Elizabeth Judith, your courage coach with your cup of courage for the day. Have you ever noticed that there's some areas of your life where you can feel really confident and really courageous, and then there's other areas that you feel like a complete and total wuss? Well, you can actually use that to your advantage. I just stumbled upon this again. I've been aware of this, but in my own life, I had noticed that there's this area in my business that I was feeling really afraid. I was not taking the action I wanted to take to move me forward. And I became aware of this. I could tell I was holding myself back, and I recognized it as coming from fear. And I was having a conversation with a good friend, and I was talking to her about that, but in the same conversation, I was also talking to her about how excited I was about my romantic life right now. That yes, it's really crazy scary to be putting myself out there again, especially after having come from such a negative experience. And yet I feel excited. I feel brave and bold. I'm confident. I know I have done my work in that area, and I know I am capable of having an extraordinary relationship. And I know that I am worthy of that. And I'm confident in myself that I will not settle for anything less. And as I was telling her all of this, she was feeling all that confidence and excitement. And she's like, why don't you apply that towards this other area? Tap into all those emotions and that feeling and that confidence and apply it to the other area. And it was a wonderful reminder because I have done that before, and it is quite effective. And I think there's a previous step that I like to include, because I think the missing piece between the two is that in the area of my business and my work, I lacked the confidence. And I often find that when that's how I'm feeling, I'm missing a step. I'm trying to take a bigger leap than I'm ready to take. And if I just stop and ask myself, what do I need to do in order to feel more confident in moving forward with this? And it might mean that I have to learn something new. It might mean that I have to take the time to do some mindset stuff. The answers are different every single time, but you never find the answers if you don't answer the question. Again, it goes to that vague blob of fear. If we never really look at it, we never get the clarity that we need in order to take some action steps. And so we just feel like, no, I'm not ready to take that leap. And so it's really empowering to ask yourself the question, what do I need to do before I do that could make me feel more confident in moving forward? And you'll get an answer. And once you start getting, I did this, and I came up with several steps that I could take. And then I tapped into all of those powerful feelings and emotions and that confidence that I was feeling in this other area, and started to generate that feeling around taking these initial steps that I had just discovered so that I could move forward in this new direction. So try that on for size. See if that helps you in the areas that you are feeling less than bold, less than confident. And go out there and live from your courageous heart.